Hi, in this video I'm gonna be making one more healthy meal. I'm gonna be frying chicken my own way. Also I'm gonna make mashed potato, which is made out of cauliflower and potato. And also in addition I'm gonna be making one healthy soup, which will be tomato soup. First of all, I'm gonna start by cooking potato and cauliflower. So peel about 7 to 8 potatoes and 1 head of cauliflower. Wash it, put it in the water, add salt and add a little bit of milk, because milk will actually kill that taste of cauliflower that lots of people don't like. So I put everything in the water, cauliflower and potato, and now I'm gonna add the milk and just simply put it to cook. You can put it on a high heat to boil and let it cook until it gets perfectly tender, so you can make mashed potato. Next thing, tenderize your chicken. When you tenderize your chicken, you have to do it on both sides. And simply place it in a dish. Make sure you do it with every single piece. Crack 4 eggs. Now in these eggs, you're gonna add salt. Also, you have to add a little bit of milk. Keep whisking everything all together. Milk actually prevents eggs from splashing all over the stove. So your eggs should look like this. So for frying your chicken, you're gonna need 1 cup of flour. You're gonna need those eggs that I showed you previously how to make, and your tenderized chicken. Place ingredients handy and start frying. Coat your meat in flour first, then dip it in an egg. Then straight in a pot. Simply fill up your pot. Put as much meat as you can. At the end, if your oil level gets low, add more oil. Chicken prepared this way is really delicious. When meat is finished frying, what I like to do is to put my meat in a paper towel to drain additional fat. Just like this, place meat on a towel, cover with additional towel and just simply squeeze the fat out. Also, if you have leftover flour and eggs, mix them together. You might add a little bit of water. And just simply pour, because you don't want to really put this thing to waste. Just simply pour in a pan and make a fat crepe. Crepe is gonna smell like a meat and it's gonna taste delicious. In here, cauliflower and potato is done. Just mash it. Do not add any seasonings because you're not gonna be making this mashed potato regular way. Some oil in a frying pan and add your mashed cauliflower and potato. You need to fry this thing for a bit. There you go. Only seasonings you're adding this time are going to be salt and pepper. You can add a little bit of parsley just to add greens. And this potato is done. If I would leave a meal at this stage, this meal wouldn't really be nutritious. That's why I'm gonna cook tomato soup with lots and lots of vegetables. Let's go to the next step. So here, for my soup, lots of fresh veggies, carrots, parsley root, celery, can of crushed tomatoes, tomato sauce, and at the end I'm going to use fresh Italian parsley. Remember that this parsley, or any kind of parsley, needs to be added at the end. Otherwise it's going to lose its nutrition. And it's really, really healthy for you. So add your veggies first. Tomato sauce. Crushed tomatoes. And lots of water. Bring soup to boil to high heat, and then you can lower your heat to medium, cover it and cook it for about 45 minutes. One more tip. At the end, if your soup turns soury from tomato, just add a little teaspoon of sugar and that soury taste will disappear. While my tomato soup is cooking, in the meantime, I'm gonna mix noodles because I like fresh noodles and they're the best. I'm gonna use 2 eggs, a little bit of flour and some water. And later I'm gonna add it in the soup. So stir eggs with the flour. You may not need to add any water. Yeah, I'm not gonna add any water at all. And should separate from the bowl. So yeah, it should look like this. All ready for soup. Okie dokie. Soup is done, so I'm now adding noodles now. Also, I put a few drops of olive oil in this soup. Just simply take the smallest spoon you have and start adding noodles like this. Always make sure you dip this spoon in a hot. That way you will be able to separate noodles easily. Two eggs just make plenty of noodles. You will know that noodles are cooked when they lift to the surface. At this point, you can add Italian seasoning and Vegeta. And as I say, at the end, add fresh parsley. That's a rule for cooking. Parsley and seasonings, they go last. There we go. My well-balanced meal is finished, and now I'm ready to serve my family. Have a good night.